This is Balochistan. The largest of 4 provinces, covering an area of 134,050 square miles, making up 45% of the total land of Pakistan. Despite being the largest province, it is the least developed as compared to other provinces, with a vast population suffering from severe poverty and access to education, water, and health. Balochistan suffers in the desert climate, characterized by very cold winters and hot summers. Conditions are dry, with temperatures constantly reaching 50 degrees in the summer and -15 degrees centigrade in the winter months. Education is one of the biggest problems in Balochistan. Only 1.3 million children have access to schools, whereas more than 3 million children have no access. Those schools and colleges present in the province paint a dire picture of students. The vast majority of schools lack proper facilities, with no toilets, lack of classrooms, no boundary walls,
हमारा स्कूल कच्चा है, पानी नहीं है, सौलतें नहीं है, लैट्रिन नहीं है.
And very little access to clean drinking water. In fact, 36% of schools are deprived of water altogether, while 56% of schools have no electricity. More than 5,200 schools in the province are operating with a single teacher, and there is a middle school gap of more than 2,500 schools. Thousands of children who have no access to education are forced to work and become victims of child abuse. Girls' education statistics are considerably worse, especially in the rural areas. Where girls are forced into labor at a very minor age due to extreme poverty. A study in 2013 showed that 64% of rural female population did not attend school at all. In addition to education issue, Balochistan has serious challenges with food security, livelihoods, and health. Balochistan has the highest poverty rate and infant and maternal mortality rate. On November 26, 2018, the Provincial Health Minister, Mir Nasibullah Mari, declared a nutritious emergency in Balochistan and stated that the provincial government planned to expand its campaign for combating malnutrition, being conducted in 7 districts to other part of the province. Highlighting the severity of the problem, Mr. Mari said the challenge facing the province was enormous. He stated that technical and financial support was needed from the government as well as development partners.
निबरासन अजीजान ए खुशकिला का ये मैदा कप्तागन और भबी वसीयम में 2 से उश्तरन 4-5 पसंद मैं बिल्कुल खुशकिन तम मैं आप दूरिन शचहाइन 6 किलोमीटर दूरिन था आपा मगवंडू के जागाना दयान बिस्मिल्लाह निसरा बरन सारा कनगिसा और अम्मा उती उश्तर पासाना जूरन बरन बे जंगला पछरागा और हमारा भी रोज़गार नेस्त बेरोज़गारी तब मैं खाना पीना मुझ हमें उश्तरानी सरायन हमारा दिगा सहूलत नेस्त और अम्मा ये इलाका था ना अस्पताल अस्त ना स्कूल अस्त पवाना गए गंडू गंडू जागा ने ज़िंदगी अंचो बर्बाद भय गए तो न हमारा
2011 figures on health in Balochistan portrayed a dismal picture in which 40% of children under 5 years were believed to be underweight. Balochistan is currently suffering from a wave of drought conditions. Lack of water has increased the ratio of poverty disparity in the far-flung areas of the province, where the majority of the population is already food insecure.
दुक्कालन मालान अम्मै काने मालम बिमिरा गावन जिंदार अम्मै खर्चीने गलीलन जागे दुक्कालन मपा बदाली वक्ता पा सकना.
Basic health units are very scarce and very hard to reach for most. The few that are available lack very basic medicines and in a poor state of repair.
तैरुच में तपक मनाता मरुषि डॉक्टर दानन
illnesses of many kinds will be fatal for the people of Balochistan due to no access to health care. The situation is not helped by lack of water in the region.
Nesat ke amma ko pasana tha main de school buute waane na ke amma pasana cha rahin tha na mere paas langadi mera gaye.
Arid lands have had a devastating impact on livelihoods, with farmers unable to cultivate lands. As so often is the case, livestock fall victims to such condition with no crops or fodder to feed on. Nearly one-half of the local population relies on unprotected wells, ponds, canals, or streams for their drinking water needs. Drinking water is often polluted and distributed without treatment. Access to sewage disposal infrastructure is largely absent. In most districts, less than 3% of population has access to wastewater disposal facilities. Inevitably, many people in the region suffer from the waterborne diseases, and with little access to health care, the diseases prove to be fatal. The people of Balochistan still live in hope. Led by the government, there is hope positive investments being made for the region. The people now have hope. Hope that one day region's people will get the help they need to be able to provide for themselves. Hope that people will have access to clean drinking water and much needed education for the young. Hope that access to basic health care will keep them healthy so that they can live with dignity and one day be able to live in peace and prosperity.